Uh, My next question is why anger, jealousy, etc. arise despite people following a spiritual path?
Yeah, imagine if they were not in the spiritual path, how much more it would happen to them. Or if it is you, it might that much more it will happen to you also. So after practicing all that, it is still there. So without practice, how much more it will be there? And see that perfection does not happen overnight. There is only one perfect person in our organization, that is Gurudev. And we are all moving towards that perfection, no? Step by step. And if that perfection was possible, then all of us would be Gurudev only. Then we don't require him at all. We are here, we are growing, and we are on our path, so it's okay. So it will happen. So till that time, let them be there. So what?
The way this question is why Ram Ram or Allah Allah? Why not repeat some other names repeatedly like Coca-Cola or pizza?
Yeah, there are some people who repeat that. See, hmm, whatever repeats in the mind, hmm, that becomes stronger. Okay, so when you say Ram, 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 Ram has a vibration also. The word Ram again has a meaning. Ram means radiance, and Ma means me again. Dharma, like in Dharma also Ma is me, in Ram also me, Ma is me. So Ram means the radiance within. And when you chant Ram, you know, you connect to the inner core of your being and you start radiating peace, you start radiating love, which will definitely not happen with Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola is black, you will become black at the most, isn't it? So these Ram word has a meaning, it also has a vibration to it. And that vibration is more important than the meaning. Okay, and that is how the name came up. Okay, so Ram Ram will give you something. Coca-Cola will maybe give you a, I don't know, I will be called a colored person, black and white, if I say, sensitivities are such nowadays. So it will give you a color or white or whatever, you see at it, but it will not give you the radiance within. That is for sure.
Yes, Bhaiya, the next question is how to celebrate Navratri this year at home.
Yeah, you will be watching the homas on internet. You can watch those and celebrate and participate in an advanced meditation program online. I'm teaching one from 17th to 20th. Participate. So everything what happens in the Navratri is going to happen, isn't it? And the people who have done online advanced meditation program, they say they don't miss the ashram. And I'm sure, the grace is going to work in such a way that in spite of participating at in the advanced course at home, in the homas at home, you're still going to not miss the ashram. Okay, so that faith, have that faith. Don't worry, it will all fall into place.
Wait, today actually the last question is can I shed my religious identity? What stops me from doing it? And is it not a bondage for me?
Yeah, it can be a bondage, it cannot be a bondage. It depends how you perceive it and how it is perceived. So it doesn't matter. If you feel like sharing, you share. If you don't feel like sharing, no problem, don't share. But whether you share or not share, you have to feel the freedom within you. That is more important. And that freedom is freedom from bondage. That question, that confusion whether I should share or not share, that is bondage. So just see, whatever you want to do, you're free to do whatever you want to. If you want to share, you share. You don't want to share, you don't share. It is independent. Okay. So good, we have finished questions today. So as I was mentioning, we are going to have the online advanced meditation program during the Navratri, 17th to 20th of October, and it is going to be special on two counts. The first is Navratri is the time where you go inward, you maintain silence, you meditate a lot, do pujas, do spiritual practices. And this advanced course from 17th to 20th falls during Navratri. So that time is conducive to do meditation and everything. And the more important reason is during that time, even Gurudev will be in silence. So it is an opportunity to be in silence along with Gurudev. Though we will be thousands of kilometers apart, but distances are only physical. At the mental level, there are no distances. So you can connect with that space of silence of Gurudev during this. And most important thing is, for this program, if you want to keep one day extra silence also, the program gets over on 20th, but Gurudev is going to be silent also on 21st. So that extra day of silence which you want to keep with him, you will be guided to do that also. So all 5 days of silence you can maintain with Gurudev. And this is an opportunity. Being thousands of kilometers away, you can still connect to Gurudev in that space of silence. So make sure you come and participate. It's going to be an experience. Okay. So good. It was nice having all those questions, Dhruv. And till the next time, goodbye and take care. If you have any questions, please send them to Dhruv, and we will meet again on Sunday 9 p.m. Jai Gurudev and take care.
Jai Gurudev.